Hello everyone out there in YouTube land. This is FEDEX coming with you with another toy review video. Now this week's video will be showcasing Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy Earthrise Cybertronian Villains 2-pack, which features Skywarp and Thundercracker. And man, I am so happy I was able to snag these. They've been elusive in my part of town. God, I got lucky, I have to say. One of my friends from the group that I'm in, Cybertron's Elite, Stan, he was the one that let us know, hey, you know, they're available, whatnot, and, you know, this was a very difficult set to get. And, you know, this time around, I got lucky. I was able to order it online through the Target app, and within a week's time, boom, I was able to get it. And for anyone that watches my videos and you saw the last video I made, you were able to see the unboxing. So here they are. As I promised, I'm doing a video review based, or I should say dedicated to these two. So, without any further ado, let's get them open, and to loosely quote Optibotimus, let's see how cool they really are. Okay folks, now there they are still in their box, and there's a reason why I completely have brain fart in showing off the box. So, for those that haven't seen it, or who have seen it but wouldn't mind a recap, you have the big open window, you know, in front of you here, showcasing both Thundercracker and Skywarp in all their colorful glory. The big stamp, boom, Earthrise, War for Cybertron Trilogies, boom, Cybertronian Villains, boom, Transformers. You know. And then, of course, on the top of the box, you see the big open window with the big old Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy, and you see, I don't know if you can see it, but so I'm going to try and bring it on closer. You see Galvatron just floating away there. You also see this marvelous artwork. Well, hang on, let me do this. Boom. So there it is, the marvelous artwork showcasing both Thundercracker and Skywarp in flight mode, in jet mode I should say. And that is some really great artwork. And on the other side, you see the second promotional piece for Earthrise, or I should say the next promotional art piece for Earthrise. And like I said before, I wish PATRON would release these images, at least this artwork, as posters. I would definitely collect each one. And I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera over so I can show you the backside. Alrighty, and there it is, the promotional pieces. You know, the promotional images from where you see Skywarp in robot mode, then you see him in jet mode. You know, nothing really to write home about, but I mean, it is some great imagery. So let's go ahead and get them opened up. Let's go ahead, like you know, to loosely quote Optibotimus, let's see how cool they really are. Alright folks, there they are, out of the box and ready to rock here. And I've got all three of them, you know, and man, I am just so happy. I mean, over the past, 35, going on 40 years since the originals came out back in 1984. I've always had one variation or another of the Seekers. With this last line of Transformers Siege, I had Thundercracker and Starscream, but Skywarp was next to impossible to get, and not to mention he did not come cheap either. So when I had the opportunity to snag them, when my friend from Cybertron's Elite told me, hey, they're available at Target, you know, I went on the app, I was able to order them. I've got them, all 3 of them. And I have to say, this is probably the only set of Seekers that I probably will get. I know that they are releasing a 2-pack of the cone heads, and I know that the 3rd cone head will be coming out alone. But honestly, this is the original set that I wanted here, and I finally got them. And as you can tell, there, other than color schemes, there really isn't that much of a difference body-wise. They have the same part. They have the same articulation. The wings fold back. The arms can go 360. Of course, you have to move the arm forward in order to go all the way around. And I'm going to show that to you for those that did not see that. The head is can turn left, right, all the way around. Can look up. Can look down. And I mean, look at that. The bright red eyes, the silver face, a lot of good multi-detail on this. You know, the legs can kick out almost to a full Van Damme, can kick up a bit. You got that little front crotch skirt here. Can bend at a little over 90 degrees, does have an ankle tilt. So it is a great figure. These are great figures. It's a great addition to my Seeker line, which I now finally have in its completion. The only one thing that I should say, there are a couple complaints. Again, it's not like there aren't any complaints here. There is one here that I have seen in other reviewers, and it's with Skywarp. Now, as you can tell, you know, the faces are, you know, rather nice. They're really great with Thundercracker here, and then of course you have a type of, I want to say it's kind of a smirky look he's got. Yeah, he's got like a type of smirky look to him. Now with Skywarp though, this is what I was saying that I'm not really that jazzed about, and it is this screaming face. I have to ask, why? When did this happen in the '86 movie or throughout the series, seasons 1 and 2 of the original G1 Transformers? When was he screaming on this? Honestly, it's good. It's a good effect, but yeah, no, I'm not liking it. And unfortunately, you know, there is no way to remove it unless you decide to go ahead and break it at the seam here. And honestly, I'm not paying for that. Again, a lot of good multi-detail, very, very nice, you know, articulations like I showed with Thundercracker. So I mean, it's a good, you know, that this is a good set to have, and especially if you already have Starscream, it's good to have these two. Like I said, this is probably going to be the first and only Seeker set that I am going to get in its entirety. I'm not going to bother with the cone heads. Not that I don't like them. It doesn't appeal to me as much as these three do. So their transformation, like I mentioned earlier, are pretty much the same. You know, you take off the weapons here. Let's see here. You know, open up the legs here. And of course, this is on a type of rocker hinge, so you're going to go ahead and move that in. And there we go. Oh, we got to make sure this crotch piece is up during this time, so I'll go ahead and put that in. There we go. Oh, let's close that up. Close the legs there. Now the legs can snap together. There's a peg here and a peg here. There's slots under the actual pegs. Come on, focus. Thank you. And you just snap those together. If you can snap them in there. There we go. Alright. Now unlike the Siege Seekers, you don't see the little thrusters underneath, which is kind of disappointing, because that's what I've always, any rendition of these particular Seekers, or even the Gonehead Seekers, will have those thrusters. So they kind of remolded that to a more modern day thruster. But honestly, I wish they had kept that that classic look. So, but again, that's just me. Just snap that in there, and go ahead and snap this one in there. Fold these back fins here. Now, we're gonna go ahead and open this up, which you may have to. This is kind of I wound up just pushing this in so it can. Good gravy. Okay, there we go. I had to pinch this in, which is very, very scary. Now we're gonna go ahead and take this front piece here, make sure that the head is straight forward, and just snap that on there. And then we're just gonna lift this up, twist this around, and then just snap that in here. So right there. Right there. Now once that is done, what you're gonna do is you're gonna move you're gonna open this portion up like so, like that, and I'm going to move, once the hand is touching this portion of the forearm, you're gonna fold it out like that. This little tab that you see where my forefinger is at is gonna slide in. This whole thing's kind of like on a rocker hinge. And then once that's in there, once it is through the little square post there, you're gonna fold this down. This is going to fold over like so, and that's gonna fold down. You're gonna do the same with the other arm. So open this up, make sure this fist is hitting this top portion, make sure this peg goes through that square hole like that, and then fold down. There we go. Now once that's done, you're gonna fold these arms in. And for anyone that has ever had a Masterpiece Seeker, you will recognize the process of where the arms are going. Now once that's done, you're gonna fold this over, and let's see here. There we go. Alright, once that is snapped in there, now we're going to go ahead and peg these legs in the back like so. And there we go. Alright, now these wings are going to flip over. They're going to go into these little ports right there. Once those are in, just going to go ahead and snap the wings in. And, whoop. So, there we go. And one of the good things is that this, getting warm in here. I turned off the air conditioner because, my apartment's not exactly soundproof. There we go. Alrighty, and there we go. So the only thing we need to do is snap on his beam cannons or null rays underneath. Now I'm hoping that like non-F will make a third-party attachment to where it'd be like a series of cluster bombs or stuff that will, you know, hook up underneath, and then you can probably put his null rays on either side here or in the post right over here. But I'm going to go ahead and transform. This is Skywarp here. I'm going to transform the other two, and then we're going to show them off. Okay folks, there they are, all three transformed, and god damn, they look so fucking magnificent. I don't know what to tell you. Now, you probably may have noticed with Starscream, I did put some repo labels on there, mostly because if anyone's noticed, the symbol, I don't know if you can see it on, oh there you go. As you can see it on Thundercracker, all of them have the symbol, but it's off center as well as it's fucking upside down. That is ridiculous. So, and I know I said it in my last review, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some paints and paint over the symbols, and I got like bukus of faction labels that I got from non-F. Whenever I order one of their repo label sets, they give you an extra set of faction labels. So I'm going to use, you know, what I have with those, and I'm going to go ahead and put those faction labels to replace the painted on one that Hasbro fucked up on. It's a minor thing, it really shouldn't even matter, but it does, in my personal opinion. You know, if you're going to go ahead and put something, put it right, put it correctly, and don't put it so far off center that's touching the other applications. That's ridiculous. Anyway, but enough whining, crying, moaning, and bitching. Let's get back to what we're really here about today, and that's these three jets. The first of the Decepticon Seeker line. And like I said, let me put it to you in a different context. They're fucking spectacular. Oh man, I mean, yeah, I know, I'm majorly gushing over this. I mean, I've never had, in any way, shape, or form, all three of the original Decepticon Seekers. I'm so happy with this. Now, again, like I said, there are some issues with it. You know, the face for for poor Skywarp. That's one. The faction symbol being upside down and off center. That's another. The thing about it is, because of the way it's constructed, especially underneath, there's no landing gear. So you're basically placing it like that. Though, yeah, I say it's fine, and basically it's not going to be all that noticeable, especially if you put them on flight stands. But personally, I would like to have a landing gear on this thing. But again, that's just me. But other than that, oh man, I am so grateful, and a special shout out to Bad Stan from Cybertron's Elite. He's the one that let us know that, you know, just continue to look on the Target app. And then that morning, when he told everyone, he put up the announcement, I clicked on the app, I saw that it was available, I placed my order, and within a week's time, boom, there they are. Of course, 2 weeks later, I'm doing the video review. But all in all, I love it. It's absolutely awesome, man. So, in terms of a score, I'm going to have to go ahead and give it, I'll give it an 8.5 to a 9 on this. Like I said, it's just a minor cosmetic thing that I have issues with. But man, if you have the opportunity to get yourself a set, especially since it is a Target exclusive, if you have the Target app, go on there. If you go on Target.com, go there. I've been seeing online, from different online resellers, they've have these things to anywhere between 100 to 150 starting. That's just insane. So if you can avoid, buying this, from a second party or third party, yeah, go through the retail outlet. That way, at the very least, you won't have to be paying, twice or three times as much for something that's like, after taxes and shipping, is $65. So, anyway, other than that, that is my opinion of that set. Go ahead and leave your opinion. Do you have it? If you do you like it? Do you regret it? Are you looking forward to the other Seeker set that's coming out? Leave your comments in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe to this channel, ring the bell notifications so you'll know when new videos are coming up. Let everyone know, hey, there's this dude that showcases Transformers and other toys. You should check him out. Put the word out there. I oftentimes post a link on my Facebook as well as my Twitter and my not my Instagram, but on my Tumblr on occasion. Yes, I still have a Tumblr. So just go ahead and post a like, leave a comment, share the video, click on the bell. So that's it for me. This is Phoenix Draconis, and I will catch you all on the flip side. Peace.